In late December of 2019, the World Health Organization announced an outbreak of a pneumonia-like virus primarily affecting the citizens of Wuhan, China. A few days later, the first person passed away from this unknown virus. The virus started to spread to other Asian countries like Japan, South Korea, and Thailand. The virus was beginning to rapidly spread, and before anyone knew it, the entire city of Wuhan was shut down. This potentially deadly virus's effects were soon being felt around the world. As cruise ships were being put on lockdown, international travel was being widely banned, and businesses everywhere were forced to shut down. Soon, the COVID-19 virus outbreak, an acronym short for coronavirus in 2019, was declared a pandemic. Many people lost their lives, yet as the world began to lose hope, several nations began to see a decline in cases, and places such as Wuhan, the original carrier of the virus, were seeing significant decreasing numbers. After a tragic loss of thousands of lives, the world had finally had a reason to be hopeful again. But out of these recovering nations, there was still a notable outlier, that being the United States of America. During the rise of the COVID-19 pandemic, the U.S. has often been criticized for its poor handling of the virus. Many countries recover while the U.S. continues to suffer. When the virus hit the U.S. hard in March, people were told that it would pass in a few months, yet the virus still runs rampant today. And one of the biggest concerns raised over the summer was whether students across the nation should go back to school or not. Many states have relied on remote learning options, such as California and Florida, whose cases have been some of the highest in the country. Yet even these states have regulated on-campus instruction options as well. Another state that offers both remote learning and on-campus learning is Arkansas. So I interviewed some students at Bryant High School in Bryant, Arkansas, about managing life as a student amidst a pandemic that they cannot control.
My name is Wedge Wadley. I'm a sophomore at Bryant High School. It's a lot more strict. There's obviously masks, and we have to be distanced from each other.
What are some of the perks of being a student in the midst of a pandemic?
I get rights when I'm old to say, back in my day, we had to wear masks, and y'all got it way easier than I did. It sucks butt a lot of the times, but it's kind of cool if you have, like, acne or something. It covers that up sometimes. I'm in Boy Scouts, but it makes skateboarding a lot better. A lot of the places don't have security, so I can safely skateboard to the best of my abilities.
While a student may be opinionated on the safeties and values of holding school amidst a pandemic, the decision is unfortunately often out of their control. Yet shouldn't we be valuing the opinions of those most directly affected by the issue? This color-coded district map of Arkansas shows the severity of which school districts have been directly affected by COVID-19 over a 2-week period. While the Bryant School District is relatively low compared to other districts, many would even consider 11 active cases as too many. Yet school is still in session. Here's another student's perspective.
Hi, I'm Haven Gullidge, and I'm a junior at Bryant High School. Definitely the atmosphere is a lot different because some people are, very standoffish about coming near them, and there's also other people that are just kind of like have no cares and are more just outgoing. I think everyone's different. For me, it's been kind of difficult not being able to go up to your friends and, give them a high five. You have to do the social distancing thing. I'm handling it pretty well, I think, though. Some of the perks maybe is all of your work is online, so you can't really lose papers or anything, and if you don't have an assignment on time, it's your fault, not your teacher's. Seeing everybody in masks, it's kind of like a realization sometimes, wow, this is our life now. And just to get used to that has been pretty difficult. I'm in choir, and we can't do all region in person now, and we're doing it online, so that's really weird. And we have to wear masks singing, and we can't, it's really weird to not be able to see faces and blend out your voices with everyone else. You have to work a lot harder on making sure you know everything, your notes and stuff, so you don't make everyone else sound bad.
Some students are involved in extracurricular activities, while others may not be, and some have certain hobbies that others do not have. All of these are affecting factors in the different ways that students are handling attending school amidst the pandemic. But what about the students who are learning remotely? Bryant High School offers both on-campus instruction and remote learning, so I interviewed a remote student at his home for his perspective.
I'm Manny Sanchez. I'm a virtual senior at Bryant High School. Average routine for a school day, I wake up around 7:30. I make myself some coffee, maybe have a croissant if we have any. Go to my first period. My morning breakfast. Being a student during a pandemic, it sucks. I mean, it's like really hard without a teacher in front of you or like helping you. You're just kind of there in front of a screen, and sometimes you're kind of limited by your resources, and it's hard to get anything done when there's nobody to like force you or encourage you, when you're also just kind of in the comfort of your own home. You got your bed behind you or something. A lot of distractions in your own room or in your house. I feel like I'm not having the full experience of being an actual senior. Like, it just feels like I'm just there. I'm just doing work, and there's not really much communication. I only have like one friend in 2 classes, just one. That's it. Switch to physical if you can. That's my advice.
Juggling new responsibilities in this unique pandemic era can be challenging for some, and I commend these individuals who have the drive to carry on and willingly adapt to the changes that have been forced on all of us, because it certainly hasn't been easy for everyone. Often the power of the minds of teenagers go overlooked, yet often these individuals are our best resources. And in the middle of everything, it's important to recognize those who are truly making an effort to do better.